Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
The sun peeks over the horizon. Your excitement builds. The animals in the field start to stir. The forest comes alive with sounds. The sunlight glimmers off the lake, and the mountains start to shed their morning fog. So load up your favorite ammo, grab a few buddies, and head out to make some memories. And tell the rest of the world that you've gone hunting. Gone Hunting is a 1 to 4 player game of family fun where you build a unique hunting ground, scout different animals, buy weapons and gear, and roll dice to hunt. Complete objectives and try not to miss. So let's load up the truck and back Gone Hunting today. See you in the field.
More than meets the eye.
Are you the key master?
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
As if.
Hey guys, it's me, Christie, and lunch hour. I got 2 bums coming in at some point or another, so we'll see how that is right there. So I'm going to be drawing some shit as usual. I know it ran a little late. I had an appointment before I started the lunch hour to do all this other shit, so now I'm doing the shit to do the shit right now. Yeah, and then we'll also have Stephen Prince on here. And hey, everybody, what's up? And let's see here. Let me go ahead and share my screen, because we're drawing some crap today until these 2 guys come on in. Steven's always late. But he's got this thing called Monster Matador. And we're going to be drawing until he gets his ass on here. God damn it, Steven. Here, come on in. Yeah, this is the thing. With lunch hour, you get to see how I act during my day in a little bit of a snippet. And I'll go ahead and... Steven, God damn it, you're late. I'm sorry. I'm just shitting on him all the time because I just have to. Okay, here's Steven. Hi, Steven.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. So Steven is a friend of mine, and he tolerates all my shit. Hey, Quentin. Because the thing is, this is what I like to do to him sometimes.
Only publicly, though.
Yeah, only publicly, because he has more of that fucking lost face every time. Philip is going to be joining us in a second. He does the comic pulp, I think. Yes, I'm terrible right now because I am tired and I had some shitty, stupid things happen to me this past week. Nothing personally to me, just Steven knows about it and I'm pissed off about it, but he knows that I have every right to be. I won't get into it here. Steven's just going, this is fine.
Oh, well, I was like, do I make a joke right now or do I? Because I know what happened, so I don't want to make light of it by just kind of deflecting and making a joke about something else. But
Talk about your kid, Vincent, because he's a
decided,
very,
man.
yeah.
What do I? That I torture him with when he misbehaves. I play Rammstein.
So what is it? So the thing
And he
is,
does not like it.
so here's the thing. Hey, Keisha, what's up? So here's the thing. Steven has a very interesting relationship with his kids. He's told me varying stories about his kids. And I'm like, going, wow, I like your kids. They're fucking odd. I can't tell if they're going to take over the world or destroy everything.
I know. They're at that age where it can go either way.
I still can't get over how Vincent, like, okay, so his eldest named Vincent and he has a younger daughter. And Vincent, you were telling me that like he kind of freaks out about like Rammstein. So we went to a Rammstein concert, my friends and I. Actually, I went with Philip's wife and we went to Rammstein. It was a fucking awesome concert. Now, when I told Steven this, I told Eddie D'Angelini that like you're an asshole and you torture your kids in the Rammstein whenever they're bad.
I'm not trying to torture him. It's not my fault he doesn't like it, you know?
So you played it for him and he got mad.
Yeah. He got like really worked up and angry about it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Like really angry. And then he misbehaved and he wouldn't stop. So I just started playing it even louder and he went, ah!
I wonder what it does. Like, does it go like, remember we talked about the darker half and I was like, maybe it disrupts the darker half bit or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, so Steven has a Kickstarter out now, which we put in the comments right here. Talk to us about this wondrous Kickstarter. Let me go into
Monster Matador is a post-apocalyptic kaiju throwdown about a matador who fights monsters to make a better world for his daughter. It is action-packed. It's awesome. Our Kickstarter is for a 184-page collection. You can get it in digital, hardcover, paperback. It collects our initial miniseries, Tangled the Matadors, our 65-page one-shot Afropocalypse, and it has a bonus story that is exclusive to the collection, and it also has a study guide in it. And this is our movie poster cover for Afropocalypse. That's drawn by Tony Donnelly, and the insides are drawn by Fabio Alves. Look at that! I opened to the page with the Matador where he has his shirt off.
that chick looks like Grace Jones.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I always give Fabio a reference, and I think I originally wanted her to look like Lupita Nyong'o was the original reference, and then he came back with Grace Jones, and I'm not going to say no to Grace Jones.
Grace Jones is rad.
Oh, she's a badass. Yeah, she is.
She's like in her 70s. She still looks like she was fucking like 40 years ago, man.
She has not aged. She's not aged a day. She's a badass.
Yeah. The thing about Grace Jones, it's funny because she doesn't look like Lupita. Like it's weird because Lupita, I think, has more.
Oh, not at all. Yeah.
But it's funny because
yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No. It's like she has rounder features, and
yeah, that's what I wanted. That's originally what I wanted.
Yeah.
Didn't listen, which is okay. It came out great. So it actually worked. You know, sometimes you have those things that kind of work out better anyway.
Right. So yeah, it's been interesting. So yeah, I'm just drawing some cartoons, making my week feel better. So, but yeah, so it's like it's been a good week for me, kind of. It's been a restful week for me. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Where's Philip anyway?
Is that Photoshop? No,
that's Clip.
Clip Studio. I heard people are upset with them. They're going to a subscription model like Photoshop.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I already bought it, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, I think
Well,
it's
eventually it won't work.
Oh, okay. Well, it depends on the subscription. Okay, here's Philip right here. Hey, Philip, what's
Yeah,
up?
I don't know.
Not much. Just resetting things up real quick. Sorry I ran a little late. I had to take care of something real quick.
Yeah, I had to take care of other shit that I had to take care of, to take care of the thing, to do the thing. So yeah, I just basically, as soon as like Steven showed up, I had to do this. Hey, Jim, how's it going? So here you go. This is what I put up because I will associate this with Steven till the day he dies. Like cute.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Please don't encourage her.
Oh,
Nobody
of
can
course.
encourage me. I think your pain just encourages me even more.
Yeah, it's not. I don't have. It's not pain though. I don't have pain.
You just have this sad like dead inside look. But what was even
That's
funny is that
funny.
Charlie Stickney, he said he even said like, yeah, that's after you have kids. I'm like, geez, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Because like, his kids around the
You know,
same age as yours, right?
no, his kids are
Oh, you're
older.
talking to him. Okay, you're talking about two other people. I thought you were talking about Dexter and his kid. I was like, I don't know.
Oh, that one. No, no.
Charlie's got. I think one of his kids is 10 or 12, maybe.
Yeah, like it's kind of around the same age as like Vincent and.
No, that's totally different.
Oh, okay. I can't believe like how
No,
your
because
daughter like says shit about her brother and just about life.
who? My daughter. Oh, she's not. She's 4 years. So Vincent is 6, just to give some context, and he's a rule follower. Uh, and our daughter is 4, and she's insane. I always say she's the one, like, if you remember the movie Bridesmaids, the girl that just like walks in the middle of the street and takes a dump in her dress. That's my sister. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. Like
Yeah.
she's just wild. She's just like a wild person.
Doesn't she
Dude.
say like something to you like, okay, Steven? I'm like, don't they call you dad ever? And they're like, no.
No, they don't. No, they don't call me dad. My kids call me by my first name, and my wife too.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
Yeah, we have no idea.
Okay, that works.
They just our son just started doing it when he started talking, he just refused to call us mom and dad. And so our daughter just picked it up from him. But it's weird when we go out because they're like, Steve, and people were like, oh, is that your niece or whatever? They're like, no, it's my daughter. They're like, well, why does she call you by your first name? It really seems to offend some people, but it's funny because they'll get like, Steve, get me a chocolate thing, or get me some.
I think they're going like, oh, your kids don't respect you, and it's like, his kids are
They
weird.
don't respect me. I never said they did.
Hey Jay, hey Quentin. I am so ill prepared for shows. Laugh out loud. I have to rebuild first. Pops. Jim is in Arizona. You got to get him into some shows. Oh man, everybody's hitting me up because like I'm doing 10 million things at once, and people's like, you better go get him into shows. I said, I don't know how, but sure, Jay Reed Art, greetings. Yes. So guys, fucking go and support Steve's Kickstarter. Where's the fucking link? Put it in the back here. Give me the link back here.
Damn link in there. Put the damn link in there.
Put it up. Put it
Hey,
up.
Steve. Oh, thank you. Never mind. Pops did it. So there you go. Go look at that. Go support it.
The comic is hilarious.
A little more enthusiasm, Christy.
I'm not. This is all the enthusiasm I'm going to muster right now, dude. Plus, I also finished baking a banana cheesecake, so that was great. A banana
that sounds
cheesecake.
Oh,
It's a cheesecake made from Renaissance Italy.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
interesting.
Hey Hex, how's it going? Wow, people are jumping at their asses on here. This is cute.
Where
Quit
did you get the recipe
I'm
from?
good.
I got it off Max Miller Cooking History, so I'm gonna try it
Okay.
because I made a pumpkin version and Eddie stole it and ate all of it.
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, what'd you do with that?" And he said, "What are you talking about?" Like, Eddie, you goofball. Then I started having brown bananas, and I said, okay, maybe this will work the same as banana nut bread. So I made a cheesecake version of that.
Hmm.
But I had to make it with tofu because I fucking ran out of mascarpone. Steven's just like, yeah. And apparently I'm allergic to dairy. Oh, well.
Ooh, that's not going to be fun.
That's okay. It's just like, it's kind of funny with some of the medical stuff. It's like this. Hello, Comic Talk with
Yes.
Pop Parent and Jim O'Reilly. Auto parts. Sorry. Jim O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't it the one that does that at the end?
I think so. Little
Wow.
guitar riff.
Yeah. Whenever, you know that 1-800 Cars for Kids?
Oh, yeah, 1-800-CARS for
You guys
Kids.
know that one?
1-800-CARS for Kids.
My daughter loves that song. Every time it comes on, she goes, "It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song."
I like it. Like when
1-800
you're a kid, you didn't give a fuck if like it was like the jingle to fucking like Wendy's or some shit. That was your
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah, no, yeah.
Nobody give a shit.
She legitimately gets so excited every time it's like in the car on the radio. And
That's funny.
her brother's like, "No, it's not," and she's like, "Yes, it is," and then they just start fighting about it.
Let's see.
Is it weird how they
Rebel.
fight each other? Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just
No.
saying. Let's see. Rebel tortured me with Tangled and Frozen, and Dexter tortured me with Ninja Turtles, which, I grew up with Ninja Turtles, so it was fine, but not
Yeah.
after the 485th time.
Yeah. Frozen is just like, man, like that stuff is like crack.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually,
man.
my sister, her daughter, actually like would play fucking Frozen all the fucking time, and they got like the little ornament that actually played the beginning of Frozen 2, and she would keep playing it over and over and over again.
God.
Oh.
Actually, I don't think that would bother me because for some reason if I like a song, then I'm gonna go and like listen to it over and over and over again. Thank God I like have earbuds. But there's like actually a jingle that I'm really into. And it's kind of funny because I got it from a cat video. I think I showed you guys this cat video. It's the
Which
one in
one?
the two ginger cats in the drawer, and like one of them
Oh.
has this look of resentment in her face, like just like it's like when she realized that when Penny realized that we weren't going to return Felix back to where we came from, and it's like literally the song from My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend saying like, "You ruined everything, you stupid bitch," and the cat just fucking clocks him.
Oh man, I love animals. It's crazy because you can see what the animal's feeling just by the way they react. Like the other day, Clark, my service dog, he like got excited because there was another lab on the other side of the fence that's in heat because they haven't fixed it. And when I was like, "No, you can't go over there," he started whimpering and like put his head down low and just. I should have videotaped it. It was like, me being a dad stopping my son from going to like do something very stupid. It was just like he was whimpering the whole time. His head was low and just walking back to the front yard. It was hilarious.
So the thing is that like my parents, I think they thought it would be easier to have daughters because we wouldn't be so destructive. But I was kind of like a weird kid because I would go, here, I'll send it to you guys, like this fucking clip. I'll send this to Pops too. But what it was is that he can play it actually too. Let me share this with Pops. But yeah. And on this show, like we just fuck around and I draw. And people either like it or hate it, and I don't give a shit. So that's awesome. So apparently they like me drawing, but they're like, but yeah, it's just like the cat just looks so resentful. That's what I like about cats is that they just have this, they can do very human expressions without any restriction. But yeah, it's just like I've gotten into this song from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend called "You Ruined It, You Stupid Bitch," and he started laughing because I just know it's just like funny how that. Okay, here it is. Pops is gonna play it now.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, add to the
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
go
two
ahead.
cats.
Somebody turn on the volume. Pops, you have to turn on the volume.
Everything, you stupid.
I don't know why this shit made me laugh so hard all the time.
Everything, you stupid.
Oh,
You ruined everything, you stupid.
And you know, women have sung themselves that fucking song. Oh, sorry. God damn it. I'm like trying to. Anyway, so like I have noticed every woman, like every time I've heard that song, I'm like, wow, this is a song that every woman sings to herself at some point or another. And all the women were like, how dare you? How fucked up is that, Christy? I said, don't tell me you didn't fucking do that, eating a pint of ice cream or doing some other stupid shit. Come on. Or when you texted somebody when you said you wouldn't, dumbass. We've all sung that song ourselves.
Oh, that's too funny. How'd you find that clip, by the way?
Oh, it just shows up because I like cats, and I guess like it just popped up. And I saw it on Facebook because they have Facebook Reels. Like if you have Instagram and you do Reels, it'll transfer over. You can easily transfer it over to Facebook. And I just saw that and I just started laughing. So I'm surprised Steven didn't say like cats are evil because he thinks cats are legitimately evil.
I'm not a cat person.
I love my.
They are. I'm definitely allergic to them, so I have my issues with them.
There you go. You're a dog person right there.
No, not really. I like them, but you know.
You're like not the responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the responsibility. Exactly.
Cats are humans like that. That is true. They're little furry fucks that really don't do much of anything a lot of the time. And yet we have to do a lot of things for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like my dogs because my dogs, especially Clark, they'll kill rattlesnakes in the area. But one of these days, I'm afraid that they'll go attack one of them and end up getting bit, and then I'll have to take a dog to a vet. You know, like that's the only thing that makes me worried when they start doing stuff like that. But I like it at the same time because it protects the property from, you know, that kind of threat. You know.
Then like sometimes when I call you, dude, then your dogs fucking hump each other. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that too. I don't get it. They've been living together for like 2 years. Like you would think it would stop, and they're fixed too. So nothing's gonna happen. So
I tried
whatever.
Like one time, like when Ink was like was not really little but young, and Spam had this look on his face. It wasn't, and both of them were fixed, or she wasn't fixed yet because she was too small because they can't fix them. They have to fix them at a certain weight because of the anesthesia.
Right.
He had this look on his face like, I guess I'm supposed to do this. I don't know. Trying to hump her, and I'm like, what the fuck? I like was dumbfounded because I never owned two cats at once before. So I stared at them like, I was like, are you trying to fuck her? Like I said that out loud. And then he just gave me this look and ran off. He's like, he just ran off. And I caught them a second time. I caught him trying to do that a second time. And I said, stop having sex with her. And she's like, he ran off. Well, my cats are fixed. There's no way they're horny. It's like,
yeah,
he's gone. They take out the nuts and everything. Like he has no coins in his purse.
No coins in his purse. I'm gonna use that.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I read that somewhere. But yeah. So what are you guys doing in the next month?
What are we doing?
I
don't know.
I'm editing comic books and gonna be promoting more of the Madness Network on stuff and figuring out how to do Twitch because I have yet to do that. So.
Yeah. Well, Twitch is being a cunt right now. It's going like, I'm not fucking working. It's like, hey, Apex, how everybody? What did you have for lunch? Nothing yet. I baked a banana banana Italian style cheesecake. So hopefully that'll be good because the bananas got brown. You know how like usually they say, "Oh, here's some brown bananas. We're gonna go and like wait until we can make them into, banana nut bread." And fucking nobody does, so they throw it away anyway because they get desiccated and black.
Yeah, I think tonight I'm gonna try to make us or New Orleans style dipping sandwiches. I've been
Oh boy.
watching a lot of the Southern cooking shows, and I like the way they did it with the crock pot. They stuck the steak in with some potatoes and onions and the seasoning, and then they drained it, and then they took the meat, and then as it's moist, and they like called double fried it. So then you take the bread, you butter it, you saute it in the pan, and then you put the meat on, and then you put the sauce over that, and then the vegetables, and it looks good. At least the chef made it look good. So I'm gonna try that tonight.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I
Don't
just
know.
basically made naengmyeon, but bibimbap style. I put all the stuff all on the thing, on the noodles and everything. And then I stirred it up with some scallion oil and some salt, and it was really good. Hey, Steven, so what did you have for breakfast?
Coffee.
You didn't eat shit. Is that what it is? You didn't eat shit.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything. I don't eat shit, actually.
Well, I didn't say you ate shit is a thing.
Yeah, coffee. I don't. I didn't really. Yeah, I didn't really eat anything. I had my
Dude,
sister was in town last weekend, so I just been eating a lot of crap. So I'm kind of
Over it
yeah, I'm kind of overeating right now.
or under
well,
eating right now.
so
No, I mean I just
What?
yeah, no. So we tried the Gordon Ramsay's French toast the other weekend for breakfast. Because I watched it, I was like, I'm gonna, pay attention. The guy puts honey instead of milk in with the eggs, and he whisks
okay.
it, right? And then he takes the bread and puts it in there, fries it up. And then for the topping, he makes like apple pie like filling with just basic sugar and apples. And then he tells you to put like um, organic, spread jam on it, and then put the apples on top and with a little bit of cream cheese. I kid you not, that should be a dessert and not a breakfast food because that thing was so sweet. Like we couldn't even finish it, man. It was nuts.
Wow.
Like it was super sweet. Like yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
That sounds good.
Gordon Ramsay French toast will cuss furiously at you. Let me like pop this fucker up. There you go. I'll favorite that one. That's a witty one. There we go. But yeah, private chat. Who's talking shit in here? Another backer. Yeah, you got another backer, Steven.
Yay!
Let's make that money. Because I was disappointed in you in the last few cons. Let's see this.
What's that?
I said, let's see how much money you made because I was disappointed in you in the last few cons.
A few conventions?
Yes. So
Why,
Steven
I
and
didn't make enough.
So Steven and I, we do this shit where sometimes we sell and we have certain of the same item. So Steven was going like, did I send you the trigger book, by the way? I forgot if I did.
No.
Okay, I have to give that to you. Maybe I'll just
Still waiting. I refuse to ask.
one anyway because you put a fucking forward. Okay, so Steven put a forward in this book. Okay. Right here. See? He wrote it, and I think I'll read it. I'll read it, what he wrote.
No, you don't have to read it.
Oh, I think I should because we're having your Kickstarter. Right? Look how ready you're getting. This.
It's my natural.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Forward by Steven Prince. Hey Eric, how's it going? Go give to Steven's fucking Kickstarter because he needs it. He needs money.
Did I write that in the forward?
No, you didn't write it in the folder. Pops is just putting it back up there. It's like forward by Steven Prince. You do know what you're getting into, right? You weren't just perusing, came across Demon Bitch and thought to yourself, oh, this looks fun. I mean, how would anyone just come across Demon Bitch? One would have had to have been cursed or being made to pay for sins in a past life. But before we get to the topic at hand, I'd like to talk about dicks and how I came to know Christy. And hey, if your immediate thoughts are deep in the gutter after reading that, keep them there. They'll fit right in with Demon Bitch. To be fair,
Oh my god.
after I met Christy, if I'm remembering right, I usually don't. We met while participating in a group signing at Golden Apple Comics. In some panel we were both at on a Comic-Con. Who knows? It's irrelevant, but I'm pretty sure it went down with me introducing myself and her saying, "Hey, I'm Christy, fuck you." So anyway, Dick's. Again, I was going back to my shitty memory. I can't exactly remember how we ended up at Dick's, but lo and behold, there was a message from Christy on Messenger saying, "Hi, nice meeting you." And after I responded the same, she proceeded to drop these dick pics like they were and let me tell, like they were cat memes. And let me tell you, these were no ordinary dicks. At least I hope they're not what passes for ordinary. No, these were misshapen, pus-infected, smegma covered dicks. Be prepared. Feel free to be repulsed. Still am. Still have nightmares. Now, about these dicks, they were dicks men, quote unquote, sent Christy, and no doubt other women, unsolicited in the hopes of, well, I don't know what they were hoping for. I'd say sympathy, but I doubt that was it. For the record, I have never sent anyone a dick pic, not judging, to each their own, but at least make sure the recipient is receptive, huh? And these dicks were about the tip of the iceberg Christy has had sent her way, which unfortunately is something I can attest to. So now I'm just going to throw it out there. Enough. Whoever you are, stop sending Christy pics of your dick. My eyes can't take any more. Thank you. Okay, then again, maybe not. Maybe, hey, Christy, I know you're reading. So, yeah, I just am right now. How about you just stop passing them along to me? Hello, Christy, Stephen, and Paul. I just popped in to hear you talk about peens, and I sure the fuck am. Otherwise, keep those dick pics flowing her way because that's the place Demon Bitch comes from. Well, at least one of the places Demon Bitch comes from. There's not enough space here to list the places. And the places you'll go to in this collection. See, Demon Bitch is Christie's id. Demon Bitch doesn't give a shit. Demon Bitch is pure, raw, and filtered. Demon Bitch, let's face it, is all of us. All of what we're thinking. To paraphrase a famous expression, Demon Bitch is what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real. Which I suppose is also how sending dick pics gets started.
Oh man!
If you want to hear more of this wonderful
Hilarious.
post, back his Kickstarter.
Oh, you guys are too funny, man.
I didn't remember when people come to my show. I was like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Oh, geez.
It's fine. It's fine, everybody. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So here's a story that Steven and I did. So Steven, so this is San Diego Comic-Con. We're all having dinner with a bunch of professionals. Oh, wow, look at the view count go up. I guess me talking about
Nice.
is great. So what ended up happening is that we had a group.
Did somebody say dick?
Popped in to hear about peens. So back his fucking Kickstarter, please, or else I'm gonna get pissed off. Anyway, so what ended up happening was we all go to dinner and we find this restaurant that's actually really close to the convention center, and it was actually a nice place. And we got set. They sat 8 of us immediately. I know because 8 is a Jewish number. Anyway, so there we go there.
What the fuck?
Because you were thinking of 18.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
God damn
So, I say, yeah, let's go to this Italian restaurant. So we all sit down. So it's 8 people, Charlie, Stickney, Peter, I'm listing this so they can all attest to it and embarrass the shit out of you. Charlie's I think 2 artists, Rylan, David Pepos, Steven, and Carla Nappi, and later on, and me. And then another dude joins us, Eric Tapper from globalcomics.com. Nice guy, by the way. So this guy, so we're all sitting there. And at the right moment, I say, hey, you know what? You know why I keep popping a certain GIF up whenever Steven talks? And they're like, why? And I said, let me show you why. And so I send the GIF to the group chat. And I said, okay, guys, look at your phones. And they all look at their phones at the simultaneously. And they start laughing. And Steven's just like, oh my God. And he just said, and I said, this is why I fucking send this because he looks like Steven. So when you see this GIF, think of it as Steven being there all the time. And he's just like, There's other stuff that I'd be a fuck with Steven too. He said 8 is a Jewish number. Yeah, 8 on the menorah, 8 candles, dude.
Well, okay, I guess.
8 nights, right?
Well, there's 9 technically because you got the middle one. But
The middle one.
it's not really a.
It's not.
Thinking of 18. You're thinking of 18.
I thought it was 8. Like 8
No,
candles.
it's 18.
Oh.
No.
Are you lying to me? Because you're just having this straight face.
No, 18. It's
It's so funny because Steven, he was selling this one book, and we had this contest of selling this one book. We'd both been in this book. It was an anthology. Good anthology, by the way. Anyway, so I sold it for this because, they're not printing it anymore.
Mhm.
Steven, I moved them all at infinitely lower price than you. And I'm like, really? And I said, you fucking suck. You spent more effort moving that bullshit than, not that the book was bullshit, but I mean, just that shit. You were just moving that shit at a lower price. How is that wise? And he's like,
because I didn't have to carry them home.
There
Yeah,
you go.
They were big. They were 300-page books.
Holy crap.
Also, just to spite Christie.
you're only hurting your own wallet, dude. It's not me. I was just disappointed in you. You're capable of so much more. And this is fine.
It's fine. I'm not going to rip you off, people. Just know that.
Your signature isn't worth anything. Is that it? By the way, here's my little evil.
My signature.
Oh my god.
Say hi, Ink. Isn't she cute? Look at the evil Satan eyes right there. She's staring at your soul.
Which one? Which one? You or the cat?
Well, that's a given. She reflects me. Come here. Go down.
Yeah.
She has a skull butthole. She showed Edith, your wife.
Oh my god. Skull butthole. Jesus.
Anyway, I'm drawing a serious picture of myself. So anyway, guys, what are you planning to do today other than cook?
I'm gonna put on some tattoos on Tinkerbell, the art piece that the new artist drew, and I want to make them like cool but kind of funny. So I was thinking about putting like a bunny smoking tattoo on her arm and a few other ones, just to make her look punk rock. Because the way the guy who drew her for Miss Pierre is kind of sanitary, like. I think it needs to be a little bit more different. I know it's a kid's book, but I always looked at like, why can't in kids' book, characters have tattoos? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Just
Well,
make it
like
look
half their
more
moms
punk rock.
fucking do.
Say
Half their
again?
moms do. Like half their moms fucking do.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking Gen X like had all the goddamn tattoos, and then afterwards it's like, yeah, they have a sleeve, whatever,
Yeah.
Not an unfit mother, Our mothers were probably the last generation that fucking didn't have any tattoos.
Yeah. In fact, when I started getting tattoos in the military, my grandmother cried. She's like, "You're defacing your body before God," and then I'm like, "How? How? How am I doing this?" But whatever. It is what it is.
The thing is that for me, I can't do tattoos. I like ink, but I can't do tattoos. People say, well, why? Tattoos are cool. You shouldn't go and be ashamed of it. It's not the shame, dude. It's just that for me, I'll see some really amazing tattoos. I've shown you some really cool tattoo artists, right, Phil?
Yeah.
But it's like, if I got them done on my body, I'd get bored. I'm like, fuck. And then people will be like, oh, that's when you get more. I said, I don't want more. I'm just fucking there's only so much skin coverage I have. And sometimes I'm just like, fuck, I don't want this goddamn thing on me anymore.
Well, the tattoos I have, I only got 3 of them, and I can cover them up with a shirt. So, and the only reason why we did that is back in the day when I was in the Army, they didn't allow us to have sleeves like they do now. So the regulation was you if you were going to get new tattoos, it had to be covered by your dress uniform sleeve, so that way you looked business professional when you were So that's the only reason why I have them the way I have them.
Okay, so we got the Kickstarter here. I'm going to put the Kickstarter abruptly here because that's how I am. I'm abrupt. So we're at 3,075, Steven. You fuckers better go and bring this up much, much more. I will be fucking disappointed in all of you. Open your wallets and shit. Anyway. Hey, I don't fuck around. I think that's why people like me. Anyway, the thing is that what I'm going to put out there, if you post on
just remember, you're not going to pay as much as Christie would charge you.
Well,
You said that on her own show. Oh my god.
I can make a reference over here, but I won't because I'm probably going to be canceled. Because half the jokes that I talk with Steven, it's just amazing. He's like, shut up, you know.
Gotcha, bitch.
Anyway, my offer to Steven is that if you guys, if he could pick any tier, and whatever tier it is, I would actually randomly sign it with something fucking stupid.
Oh, on my show, you're talking about drawing dick pics.
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh, so your show gets to be the nice, safe one. Okay, I get it.
I can draw dick.
Yeah, and just to make it go down easier, I'll throw in these little cards with sketches on them. It's a pinup that I drew in the first issue. These are nice cards, just like velvet. They've got like a velvet touch to them. I'll do sketch on the back. Just let me know that you saw Phil's show, you saw Christie's show. Mention the Madness Network. If you really want Christie to draw something for you, I'm happy to stick it in the package, but that's on you.
He said, but.
I like how Pops just pops in for like.
Well, hence his name.
He's
He
good
could
at that, man.
hedgehog, you know. Remember Corn Pop, that little hedgehog that ate that fucking shit?
You gotta do a show where every time someone says Pops, you take a shot.
Won't you get in trouble if the boss shows up?
Oh no, it's the boss here? Hey, wait, I'm the boss.
Sean. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll sit here for lunch hour and draw, and sometimes I don't give a fuck and I won't draw. But you motherfuckers better go and like give some to fucking Steven right now. You don't have to plug it. It's not gonna be drawn out of your bank account. Yes, for it to do that.
It'll be a couple weeks before you miss it.
Fucking get now. I mean, because I hear Steven, God damn it, I'm not at goal yet. God damn it, I'm not at goal yet. Shut up, Steven, I'm building you up.
Oh man, you're tearing me down.
You guys know timing has a lot to do with this. Okay, you're going to be like this all the way to the end because Christmas is coming, and the economy's not in quite as good a shape as it was. So everybody has to start saving a little sooner this year.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
So go get your fucking Christmas
don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Just keep plugging and keep plugging. You know what to do, Steven. You've been here before.
Yep.
You know. We'll keep doing what we do and trying to get you seen in front of as many audiences as possible. And for those of you who have seen Monster Matador and didn't want to get on like floppies, this is the trade. This is the whole story in one pop, you know. So 180 pages, man. You know, get that book.
And you have to understand that this is the guy that looks like the fucking This Is Fine dog in human form. So you need to do as well.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, that guy, yeah.
Look at how red he's getting.
You guys know why I do this. Go back these guys' books. This is a great series. I've read all 4. I love it. I'm on board. So, you know, if you're looking for something a little bit different, this is it, man. Lots of action. Lots and lots of action. Shit getting killed left and right. Yeah. Okay, I'm out.
And then I also drew, I don't know if it's in this book, but it's in one of the books, but I actually drew the Matador's ass.
Well, you drew the Matador facing back. I don't want people to think that they're just going to open the book and be, oh my God.
Hey, that's how I felt when I opened up George Perez's Teen Titans with Starfire and Dick after they fucked. I opened the book as a kid. It was on a spinner rack. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I opened it up, and it's like, here's her fucking ass in my face. I'm like, oh, okay.
Clearly had an effect on you.
100%.
Yeah. So
He
3075.
did
You have to
a,
look up that number, motherfuckers. You have to
yeah,
kind of make me
yeah,
proud here. What the hell is this bullshit right here?
yeah. Christie be talking you up all day long, all week long.
I'm pimping you out. Shh.
There you go.
Pimping you out. Steven has a slug.
No, I like his Kickstarter setup, man. It's really good. I like how all the different tiers are because I've seen some Kickstarters as of late like get 3 or 4 tiers, and then people wonder why they weren't successful. And it's like you have to, the greater reward people start going after.
Yeah, it's like a balance. It's tricky because sometimes you could put too many, especially especially for single issues. Because people love variant covers, but sometimes you just it ends up being like 50 different rewards, and it just gets kind of overwhelming. But then the other thing you got to think about is at the end of it, you're the one who's going to have to pack and ship all that stuff and figure it out,
Yeah, it's weird. One time when I was doing this with now they have the new add-on system. You don't need to use backer kit or anything anymore. And sometimes you had to double check just to make sure that you got everything.
Yeah, their add-on system sucks. I'm just gonna say it. No, I mean the problem is one, it's just a list of things, so you don't even really know what it can be kind of confusing. But two, at the end of the campaign, I mean their whole system for it is very confusing. But with the add-ons, on the last campaign, I had to go over things 2 or 3 times because I kept missing them. It's not like they've still got a few kinks to work out there. I think, they were doing it because people were like, dude, we're all using backer kit because you won't do this. And then they finally did it, but they didn't really, it's still not it's not a good layout, with backer kit, you get to see the picture of the thing, you get to see what you're getting. But what's hard with this is because you're dealing a lot of times with variant covers and stuff like that. People aren't going to know what the variant cover looks like,
right?
So it's not. Does it have to go back, and it just becomes a whole
right? Because I just and I get what you're talking about because I just picked up Vanished from what's his name Donnie Cates's new book.
Yeah.
And it talks about all these different variant covers, and I'm like, I didn't see no advertisement online for it. I just ordered it from Amazon, man. And
right,
I didn't know there was any variants. Not until I got the book, So
yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I like variants are fine, but sometimes it gets out of hand. Sometimes people are doing 5, 6, 7, 8 variants, and it's just
yeah, I'm like, God
it's
damn,
too much. It's too much. It's just to me, ultimately, I want to get the book out there. I don't, I get that people like variants, so we do them.
Yeah.
And we try to have fun with them. We try to have we did a Beastie Boys one where it was the check your head cover with the matadors on it.
That's funny.
Next year we've got one with it's a take on the Ghostbusters poster. So stuff like that is fun, but sometimes it's just pinup after pinup after pinup, which they're all nice, but when there's 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, it just gets to the point of what are you selling? Are you selling your comic, or are you just selling
artwork? Yeah,
artwork.
Well, listen, folks, I gotta pop off because I gotta call my doctor because we have an online call, so we will chat soon.
Okay.
So, all right, homies.
Cool. Later.
Bye.
Bye, Philip. So yeah, damn. So yeah, so we're gonna see how this works right now. Come on, let's go bump up these numbers right now. By the meantime, I'll just draw. There we go. But anyway, Steven, so can you draw?
Can I draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can draw.
Oh.
I actually pulled out my my Wacom tablet yesterday.
Oh, you did? Did you dust it off? Just kidding.
Yeah, I dusted it off. I kind of want to get back to drawing stuff.
Well,
but I don't know. I've got this script I just wrote, but it's like too complicated.
Are you primarily a writer, or are you primarily a writer? Like, what do you do?
Writer. Yeah, writer. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can draw. I used to write and draw, but I just don't have the time to draw. I just don't have the time to, like, do it well, as well as I'd like to, I guess.
Well, we're going to take a mini break. Hold on just a minute. We're going to take a mini break, and you can go and let's resume that in a minute.
I'm going to play some commercials.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel a great relief.
There you go. Oh, he's not back. Should we play another one? Should we play another?
Why don't we play his commercial? Because
I already did. I did that first.
Oh, okay. I was into
first. We can go with the short one. Let's go with the
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving it, so all you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work.
Let's go. Steven, where are you?
Anyway, Christy, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been busy. If anybody kind of wants to know why I needed a break, I was on Philip's show. Then right after Philip's show, I had to go on another online appointment, blah, blah, blah. And then now it's like, yay, I was like, all right, Pops, run some commercials of our sponsors. It's about that time.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Who should we give time to next? Have you seen this one, Christy?
America's southern border has become a war zone. Human traffickers, drug smugglers, and terrorists flow across the Rio Grande with impunity, secure in the knowledge that no one will stop them. A distant federal government lectures Americans on their privilege while punishing overworked Border Patrol agents who were helpless to stem the tidal wave of invaders and determined migrants. Second-generation Cuban-American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Bonk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
We have a secure border, and that is a priority for our administration.
That's actually not bad. The story looks actually pretty good itself.
Dude, can't wait. Can't wait. Mike always puts it out. You know that.
I didn't know he was an Eisner winner. I knew he'd like been published, but I didn't know he was an Eisner win. What did he win an Eisner for?
I don't know. It could be Punisher. It could be Badger. It could be Nexus. It could be any number of badass things Mike's done. Maybe even more than one. You don't even, I mean,
right?
Dude's just that good.
Oh, hey, you just like finished taking a nap.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, right.
You can get like 400 subscribers with an empty chair video, I hear. I'm just saying,
That's what I heard. I was trying to see if that was actually true.
Wait a minute. So, like an empty chair video?
Yeah, Christy, try it. Leave.
I already did, but I'm too quick. He's back from fighting monsters. A true matter. Actually, you know what? I think Steve should cosplay as the Matador. Steve looks nervous, like.
A lot of people have told me that, but
you should because you have the hat.
No, it's a kid size, so
we'll get one that's adult. There's Amazon.
I need an authentic one.
You gotta start working out, buddy. Come on.
No,
I do need to start working out again.
No, I mean, because matadors, they like jump over fucking bulls and shit like that.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, we should go to Spain and let's see it hit the running of the bulls and see how that happens.
No.
Wait, you just said you would.
I know. I said I can, not that I would. I said I'm capable.
I'm just giving you this look.
Being capable of doing something doesn't mean you're going to do it.
Okay, Steve. Steven.
Oh.
So, are your kids in school right now?
It's Pops. What's that? Yeah, they're in school. Pops is like in the middle trying to keep the peace.
No, I'm getting back out of here. I'm getting out of here. Christy.
Don't leave me alone with her. No.
You got a little more time. You can go like another 15 if you want, or you can.
Another 15 is fine.
Okay.
Oh my God! Please.
You integrate.
Hey, Steve.
You integrate. I got you like at least a backer or two. I got you on a show. Anyway, hi Herman.
Why do you always draw yourself?
I don't know. It just kind of pops up that way. I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know if it's a way of self-expression to self-awareness to self-whatever. Whatever it is, I'm just doing it.
No, I noticed that a lot.
I don't know. It's like I just don't really like, I don't know. It's weird because I've done life driving with other people, and I guess I just see myself a lot. So it kind of ends up being that way.
You're always looking in the mirror.
A matador. Where's that shit right here? There we go. A matador. And then they have their crap.
There you go. See, it's my matador pose.
You need to dress like the whole fucking shebang. Do they actually? Let me see if they have a look up on Amazon to see if they have a matador outfit. Let's go see how.
They probably do.
Okay, so, okay. Somebody refresh the backer list. I want to see. I want to make up to 3,100, you guys. You are displeasing me at this moment.
They have like Halloween ones on Amazon.
We should get one. Dress up for Halloween and say, and do a video update. See? Would be great marketing for your sales.
Oh, here's one on eBay.
Oh, shit. You better show your screen. Ole!
It's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, yeah.
So you should dress up as a matador. Is there a female version of the matador or a counterpart? Forgot if it is.
I'm sorry?
I wonder if there's female counterparts of matadors.
There have been. There was one female matador. What?
I know there's women matadors. They exist.
No, it's very rare. It's very rare. There was one, I think in the 80s. I forget her name. But yeah, it's typically.
Kickstarter. Oh, Jay, thank you. Back to Kickstarter. How much we're at like now, Pops? Somebody refresh the Kickstarter. Where are we at now?
Oh, he got me at the beginning of the show. Thank you, Jay. I think I sent him a note.
Yeah, back to Kickstarter. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for being a supporter. Oh, aren't you part Spanish?
Yeah. I mean, on my mom's grandfather, like that side is Spanish. But what I always like to say is that they left around the time of the Inquisition. So.
Now I'm thinking of fucking like.
The Inquisition, the Mel Brooks.
Yeah, I thought of that one. Yeah, the Mel Brooks one. So, like, let's see here. But yeah. Oh. Hold on. So, yeah. Let me take a look. Super fun concept. See? Go and fucking back this goddamn shit right here. That's what I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you, Hyde Hermit.
Yeah, that's either Dallas or Connie.
Oh, okay. The name is familiar.
It would be awesome if Monster Matador adapts into either a movie series or video game. And I don't know why it said adult movie. I don't know why it said that. I have my mind. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Hey, you never know, man. They always have those.
They do parodies of that with Scooby Doo and everything.
Whatever. Yeah.
I like look at them like. I mean, at least they made Shaggy look somewhat attractive. So I'm like, okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah. I'd love to see a movie, a cartoon. I like, actor Gabriel Luna?
Oh, yeah?
He had a picture, his hair was longer, he had like a mustache, and he looked just like the Matador. I was like, oh.
Right.
That would be cool.
put Monster Matador and Smash Brothers Brawl or in Fortnite, what kind of voice do you think the Matador would have? Would he have like a very thick, like?
He's got a deep. I have the voice. I do the voice in my head whenever I write him. But yeah, it's like he's got a deep voice.
Yeah, it's kind of like
kind of measured. Like no, because Antonio Banderas, he speaks kind of fast. He's got he speaks a bit quick. He's
Spanish,
got kind of almost like a raspiness. He is Spanish. Yeah, he's not Mexican.
Yeah, he's not Mexican. Like people go like, oh, but it's like weird because in I thought being a matador or a bullfighter would be like in Spain. I thought it was primarily a Spanish thing, or is it a Mexican thing too?
No, it's in Mexico. It's in Mexico too. It's part of the culture in Mexico. It was born in Spain. That's where it started.
Yeah. Because I never really heard it anywhere else other than Spain, but I could be wrong. I'm not trying to.
No, they have. I mean, there's the arenas in Mexico, all over. And there's some pretty famous Mexican matadors, but so there's a couple. The biggest reason I made him Mexican because it was just my ex at the time was Mexican, so and also it was just more relatable for him to be Mexican in terms of story, putting it out here. Than it would be sort of having him be from Spain. And also because the other thing, and this is kind of because when I used to draw it, I thought it would be easier to just set it in Mexico because it's, you can get away with just doing the desert and things like that, which is a lot easier to draw than like these, ornate Spanish buildings and things like that. But it's funny because I've had people from Spain who kind of got. I had one guy at a convention. He was from Spain, and he was kind of getting really upset. He was like, that the Matador was from Mexico and not from Spain.
But I'm just
and
like
he was trying to convince me that that just wasn't right.
He was trying to flex on you.
So yeah, he was trying to flex on me.
What part of Mexico does he live in? I think I remember you said it in one of the books, but I can't remember.
We have him in Hidalgo.
Because I'm familiar with
a little north from Mexico City.
Yeah, because I know I'm kind of like familiar with some other of the states like Michoacan and Jalisco, but that's only because Michoacan like serve a lot of the Michoacan cuisine in LA. There's another area, but I forgot. And then
it's Oaxaca's up north. That's
Oaxaca, yeah. It's a mixture of Oaxaca and Jalisco, and the other one is but like I think it's Chihuahua, but I don't think we have the thing. But Jalisco is where they have a lot of the tequila. That's why. And I had a boss that was
from Jalisco. Yeah.
He was going to bring us back tequila, but he packed it wrong, so they fucking took it from him. I was like, God damn it!
I like how. So Quentin said either Javier Bardem or Jordi Moya, but Javier Bardem, I think he's a little too old.
Ageist.
No, but he's Spanish. He's not. I think it's important. Like you got to get a Mexican guy in there. So that's why I like Gabe Luna. He's Mexican American.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just laughing because I was thinking of that other dude. I'm trying to remember. It was
Jordi Moya. Yeah.
Jordi Moya. Where is he? Where is he from? Jordi Moya.
He's Spanish too, but he's got like a look. Yeah, he's got a good look.
There's another one. I forgot what his name is. Not Javier Bardem. I'm trying to think. Javier Bardem. It's not that. It's something else that I was thinking of. There was
George Molina. What's his name? Oh, the guy who plays Doc Ock. I forgot his name.
Oh well, he's pretty good. No, I was thinking
Alfred Molina. Alfred
Molina. Yeah. Raul Julia was cool, but he was Cuban, I think.
Yeah, Raul Julia. He's kind of dead.
And he's also dead.
He was awesome. Yeah. But he was great. Yeah, he would have. I mean, in his prime. Yeah, when he was younger.
Well, he was. I consider him the ultimate Gomez. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind. He's actors like that when it would be hard. It's hard to see him as anything else because he really just embodied that role.
Well, he's also paired well with Angelica
so
Houston.
well. Yeah.
It's another one that I was thinking that was pretty cool. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh, the guy who plays the Mandalorian. What's his?
Oh, Pedro Pascal. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal, but I think he's Chilean actually. So
that's fine. That's fine. Oscar Isaac also pretty good. He's from I think Argentina. Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of really great Latino actors.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Gabriel Luna, I could see it, but he's got to put some mass on him because, like, the Matador is actually 3,113, dude.
Yeah, Jay upped his thing. Thank you, Jay. He's getting a hardcover now.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We'll throw in some cool stuff for you on that.
Did you get some backers during Phil's show too? I think you got a couple, right?
I think so.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Yeah, look at that shit. Woohoo! But
Somebody likes me.
Trying to think who else would. I think they would just put Antonio Banderas because for a while, like, he was the guy to like put him in.
I won't allow it. Yeah, anytime they needed a Mexican in Hollywood, it would be Antonio Banderas.
Even though he's like
he's great.
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's kind of funny because like he was in Almodovar movies, and which is hilarious. Always down to support good stuff. You will not be disappointed, Jay. It's a good book. But it was funny because like even all the Latin roles, like around at least in the early 2000s, late 1990s, it was funny.
That was all him.
Yeah, that was all him. But it was hilarious because like when you actually watched his movies that he did in Spain, he was just some weird fucking strange guy all the time.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, like Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, and all. I mean,
yeah, he
but
was
like
he fucking weird guy, like that kidnapped this porn actress or something. Like he was not the dashing, handsome man. He was like some just fucking weird.
No, it was more. Yeah, it was more like comedic and stuff like that. It was actually. I didn't watch those until probably after I'd seen his American stuff, and I was kind of really surprised and shocked that. Because it's such a different, like you wouldn't think of him as being like this action star or whatever from watching those movies.
Which was his breakout role? I forgot.
It was I think it was oh shoot, what was it? That's a good question. I want to say. Well, Philadelphia was his.
That's it. That's it.
It was Philadelphia, yeah. Which was more in line with the stuff he was doing in Spain, and then I think his first big action one was, it might have been I don't know if it was Desperado or if it was the one he did with Stallone, Assassins.
I think that was kind of a close one.
Yeah. So
Wilmer Valderrama. Yeah, he could probably do it. I don't know though. I don't think he had for it. Vilmar Valderrama. I don't know. I mean, is he Mexican?
Does he even act? Does he even act anymore? I think he's from Venezuela.
Oh, okay, Venezuela.
Yeah, I think.
I think he's. Yeah, I think he is from Central America, the country that he's from.
Won't you get in trouble? Won't you get in trouble?
Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah, he dated Lindsay Lohan for a while, and he almost got into trouble for that because she was slightly underage. I think she was 17 or 18, like on that cusp.
Yeah. He's dated everybody. I think.
Like, oh, really? I haven't heard what went on with that dude anyway. Now,
no idea. I think he's just dating people. So.
Anyway, Good Stuff's channel. Oh yeah, the YouTube channel. So yeah, we're at 3,113, dude. Are you happy?
I'm always happy, Kristen. You just think I'm dead inside, and it's just you.
Well, your expression is very stolid. I still can't get over like that your son freaks out to Rammstein.
Well, he's 6 years old. I mean, you know, he kind of. Du Hast is kind. It's intense, man. That song is intense.
Well, it's kind of funny because people go, oh, you know, I'm really sorry, you know, that we were arguing in front of you. I'm like, really? Because I've heard worse.
All right, yo.
Oh,
it's that time. It is.
All right, man.
Thanks, everybody.
You for coming on. Thank you guys for giving us stuff.
You bet.
Give more.
Thank you for watching the show. We appreciate you on the network. I'm just saying, we got so much good stuff and more good stuff coming next week. Got like 4 more new shows. Go check out Monster Matador. Wow. Go back, Christie, and follow Christie and all of her different. She's in every. I mean, she's freaking everywhere. Go to Linktree, HoraTora Studios. Go to all 35 places you can find her on social media and like and subscribe. I'm just saying, you know. Yeah, she's everywhere. You guys have a great day.
We are Legion.
There you go. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna play just 1 or 2 more commercials on the way out. And
yeah.
Peace, yo. Let's see. We should play hers, huh? Should we play Lori's?
Sure. Well, didn't we play Lori's before?
I don't think so. Did I? Did I play Six Gun or Lori's? I don't even remember. All right. I'm gonna play one I know I didn't play. How's that? Bye, everybody.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add